Hello, I am Miss Tell It Like It Is, and I hope everybody out there is doing wonderful through this week, this wonderful, beautiful week, okay? Because guess what? I'm doing good, okay? I'm doing grand. I just want to let you know the mandated COVID vaccines finally reached my job, okay? Am I going to take the vaccine? Well, I'll let you know after November 22nd. It's going to be a surprise, okay? Stay tuned. I just want to let you know that what most of you are going through, I can relate, okay? And most of everything that I talk about on my channel, I can relate. So you're not alone. But today we're going to talk about a whole nother subject. We're going to talk about haters, okay? Because most of us have a hater in our life. And some of us have haters, okay? For me, I experienced hating before the age of 12 when I was in elementary school. I never fit in, y'all. I was always an outcast. I was nerdy, okay? Some people said I was geeky. And I was the kid that always got picked on by the class clown or the whole class, okay? Sometimes I get picked on by the teacher along with the whole class. And I remember going to school was just very excruciating for me. It was like, oh, I don't want to go to school. Because I knew what I was facing. I knew I was about to face being teased, you know? And I didn't tell nobody. I just kind of went to school every day. I remember I attempted to tell the teacher before she joined in with the class. I was like, Miss So-and-so, they're picking on me. And she was like, Miss So-and-so, they picking on me. Who cares? Suck it up. Suck it up. Who are you? You think you're supposed to be treated special? That's how the teacher talked to me, y'all. And then, just everybody just had all these jokes about me. You look so weird. You're so nerdy. You're so strange. Look at you. Look how you dress. Look at you. You're so just weird. Go back to your home. Why are you here? I was in a private school too. You would think it would be, good because I was in private school. Nope. Nope. But anyway, at the age of 12, that was before 12. When I was 12, I was in school with my auntie who was a music teacher. And I didn't have those problems with kids like picking on me. They would say little comments, but they were really afraid to come at me because of my auntie. My auntie was tough, baby. She was tough. She was nice, but she was tough. She didn't take anything. She was very educated, sophisticated, but she had this aura like, don't try me because I will chew you up and spit you out. Okay. She had a drill sergeant aura. And she loved me. I thought sometimes she was pretty mean, but I'm glad for her. When I think back, I'm glad she was tough because guess what? It made me tough. It helped me. It helped me to deal with life and so many different personalities in life. And so I love my Aunt Nene. And I wish I could see her today, but she's passed away some years ago. But I remember when I got into middle school, I didn't have that protection from my aunt anymore. So, I was always picked on constantly. It was like every day. It was not a day I didn't go to school and didn't get picked on. And I began to tell my auntie, and I told my dad. And I remember I asked my auntie, I said, why do kids pick on me so bad? What is it? I mean, is something wrong with me? Do I look amusing? And I remember my auntie saying, baby, she said, you got something that they wish they had. And I said, what is that? I said, I don't see what I have. I mean, we don't have no more than what they have. I mean, yes, my auntie, she lived a very nice life. Okay. But I mean, I wasn't like some rich kid. So I was like, what is it? Why do they hate me so bad? So my auntie one day, she said, what do you take to school with you every day? And I said, a book bag with books. Because, back then, that's what we took. We took books, you all. We didn't have these Chrome books the kids have today. We had real books. So I said, I take my books. She said, you take more than your books. You take joy. You take smile. You take charisma. You have a personality. And that is what it is. I have a personality. I have love. And my auntie told me there are kids that wish they had that. In fact, she said, and a lot of these kids know that you come from a home that you are well loved and well taken care of. And these kids wish they had this, but they don't. So they hate on you because of it. And and now I'm grown, okay? And I asked myself that same question I asked my auntie. Why am I getting hated on so bad? And I will explain. I know someone who watched my channel, right? I recently posted, me and my fam girl, we was dancing, and I was dressed, a little provocative, but not something outrageous. And this lady came up to me and she said, oh, by the way, I watched your page. I said, okay. She said, you 51, right? I said, yes. She said, why do you dress like that? She said, and you shouldn't be looking like that. I mean, like, why you shaking it and stuff? I said, because I can, dear. Because I can. I said, I really don't owe you no explanation. She said, well, I'm going to tell you, I just don't like it. I don't like it. So then I was like, why is this woman coming off at me like this? I said, why are you coming off at me like this? And she was like, I don't like it. I don't like you. And then I was like, you know what? I don't care. I don't care if you like me. And I told her, I said, you know what? Don't hate, participate. I said, you know what? And I know you wish you could, but you don't look like me, so you can't, okay? I said, so just, slither your little snake ass back under your rock and sit there and watch me work, okay? And hate, okay? But don't try me, because I don't want to get like DMX, losing my mind up in here, okay? Don't get me wrong, y'all, I'm very intelligent. Okay, and I admit it, we all have a little ratchet in us, right? I have a little ratchet in me. So she was like, whoa, wait a minute, what's all that supposed to mean? I said what I said. I said, don't hate on me. Because I have never been a hater, baby. If I can't be a lover, I will never be a hater. And that is so true. I don't care what any female have, what any female look like. If she looks good, I will compliment her. I will say, I love that dress. I love your hair. I love those shoes. I'm so glad. I've never been a hater, y'all. I don't care what she have. I don't care what she drive. And that goes for men too. Same thing. I don't have time to hate. But people, when you wondering why somebody hating on you, because we all have haters. And if you're a joyful person, you have a great personality, you're optimistic, you're positive, just know that they're hating on your personality. They're hating on your joy. They're hating on the fact that you can love and they can't. Some of y'all may say, well, some of y'all may be like, I don't have really a pot to pee in and want to throw it out. And I'm still getting hate on. Hating don't always come from what you have on the outside. A lot of times it comes from what's on the inside of you, what you display. Some people so miserable inside. So they want the whole world to be miserable with them. But I refuse to be. Okay, no matter what's going on around me, I refuse to be sad. I refuse to be depressed, okay? I refuse to be hopeless. And why? Because happiness is a choice, baby. It's not a privilege, it's a choice. Happiness is free. You don't have to buy it. Peace is free. You don't have to buy it. And peace comes from within. It doesn't come from out the external, okay? Because I know plenty of people, my life, they had plenty of material possessions and it was miserable as hell. You would think all the money and the cars and stuff they would be having, it was miserable as hell because they had no peace inside. And I knew this rich guy one time, and I mean, he owned a whole lot of stuff like mansions, cars, his own private jet. I mean, he just owned so much stuff, right? And I remember I was sitting next to him and I told him, I said, you should be so happy. You're rich. You're filthy rich. And he was like, on one hand, it can be a blessing, but it's a curse. And I said, why is it a curse? He said, because you don't know who you can trust. You don't know who's your friend. He said, you don't even trust your own family. He said, I don't even trust my own kids. Sometimes I think they want me to die so they can get what I have. And I said, wow, that's deep. You know what he told me? He said, I trust you, though. And I said, why? And he said, because you're not money hungry. You're not greedy. You're not materialistic, which I'm none of those. He said, you're just plain, you're down to earth, and I like that. And I said, thank you. But that was just, and he did say one more thing to me, and he said, I love the fact that you have so much joy. He said, when you come into a room, you light the whole room up because you bring this happy aura with you, this positive. He said, I love that. And he said, happiness is priceless. He said, it's something you can't buy. And I asked him, I said, aren't you happy? And he said, not really. He said, not really. He said, I strive to be happy. He said, but I work, and that's my ideal of happiness. He said, I gain. And I thought about it and I said, you know what? You can gain everything in this world and you can still be miserable because no matter how much money you have, how many trips you have, no matter how much you can buy, when you're rich, you can never get enough. It's like an addict trying to get his or her first high. So, when you wonder why is people hating on you? Look at yourself. Look at yourself. Analyze your personality. And if you're a happy, jolly, loving, kind of good-spirited person, bingo, okay? Bingo. And you know what? I'm telling you, some people, they ask me, they say, How could you have such peace in a time like these? I had a person say to me, they said, there's so many people losing their jobs. Everything is so uncertain. The world that we once know, we know it no more. I had someone to tell me that. And they said, when I look at you and I see your situation and you're still smiling and you're still happy. And I said, because it's that peace that I have within. And that's that peace that I choose to have within. And guess what? No one can take that away from me. Because that's a part of me. That's a part of who God created me to be. A peaceful, loving person. And I will hold on to that before I hold on to anything in this world and of this world. Saying that, I'm just telling like it is. I hope everybody has a wonderful Thursday, a wonderful week, whatever day of the week it may be, night, morning, whatever. You all take care. Be happy. Choose happiness, baby. No matter what. Some of y'all may have lost your jobs. You may feel in despair. I'm here to tell you, pick yourself up and vibe on love and know that God has you and you're gonna be okay. Know that you'll make it no matter what you're going through. Know that you must look up, 'cause God, He has you. He has you, baby. He has you. I miss tell it like it is. I'm going to tell it like it is. God has you. He has me. We all heard that song. He has the whole world in his hand. He has the whole world in his hand. He has I thank God. It's never easy, people, doing what's right. But you'll know when you're doing what's right. Whatever choice you may make for your life, you will know when you are doing right. Because you will have peace inside. And don't ever let nobody make you feel inadequate or wrong about whatever decision you make in your life. Whatever decision. Just know when you're at peace, that's when you're in alignment with your Creator. Okay? If you ever do something that you feel like it's wrong to do, or you don't have no peace in your spirit, that's because it is. See, I'm not led by man. I'm led by God. Okay? And it's funny, listen to it. Man dates. The date of a man. See, man dates and God dates are two different dates, baby. Okay? I wasn't created by man. I was created by God. Saying that, I know I got a little emotional, y'all. I couldn't help it. I just felt that's the spirit. I felt the peace. And those weren't tears of sadness. That's tears of joy. That's tears of faith. That's tears of knowing no matter what's going on around me, God is with me. He's walking with me and he's walking with you all. And you be encouraged. All of you. Everybody. And I love everybody. The vaccinated and the unvaccinated. I love you all. Mwah. Tulu.